are going to keep waiting for the mom of their kids. If we keep waiting, then probably it will be late. So maybe this can be also the new creation of these families of a single dad, as many single moms that has been, and at the end something that it can at some point create this family as a nucleus of the society with single dads, with single parents, with conscious parenthood. So yeah, this is something that I've been seeing with my patients, and what I'm seeing as being one and leading this program, that knowing outside what is happening, and I'm feeling it, and I'm tasted from our conscious parents knocking the door of building this family, that they are ready, and biological time sometimes doesn't cross to the time that we plan, that we think that we still have. Today I want to talk about something we rarely say out loud. It's a moment when love is not longer enough to hold a dream together. When two people love each other, they imagine a future, and for many couples that future includes having a child. But what happens when that child is getting hard? And what if never comes, when infertility becomes the third member of the relationship? This is not just a medical issue, it's emotional, it's intimate, and often it's painful, silent. I live it that way. We had dream of becoming parents. We talk about names, imagine how our life will be, but with every failed cycle, an invisible crack opened between us. Sex stopped being pleasure and silence became heavy, until one day she left. It wasn't a lack of love, it was the weight of a pressure we didn't know how to carry together. For so long, couples have been the foundation of family, but relationships are evolving, and with that there are decisions often delayed, often postponed, sometimes too much, that biologically time starts working against us. And all of this directly affects fertility, because this is not just about physical health, it's about emotional and relational alignment. That decision to have children is rarely individual, it's almost always made by two. And if those two people cannot align their timelines and desires, the project can stay on pause until it's no longer possible. If you are on this path and you feel your relationship it's getting lost between injections, expectations, and fear, you are not alone. There are other possible endings, because a relationship is not just a mean to have children, it is a project itself, and that project deserves care, with or without a children, with or without a partner. Getting support, talking about it, or even redefine what family means to you can save not just the relationship but emotional well-being too. If this video resonates with you, share it. Maybe it will reach someone who needs to hear it today, because 1/6 of the population we are experiencing that, and unfortunately I don't see someone out there that has something to help them in the best way possible. Because in these 7 years I've been as a patient and also working with many patients through IVF process, surrogacy, and everything related to have their kids. Also, I know that not all the time it's just the white medicine, the white coat. Maybe it's not something that mechanically the body cannot, and that can be fixable. But there is a percentage I'm researching, and I can say that maybe 30% there is something that needs to be in that synergic equation moment, that feelings, emotions, traumas, let it go of things on the past or build this new future for your next generation, can be affected, can be also get into the side of maybe I need to change something, maybe I need to be aligned something. So at the end is what I highly recommend, because outside it's loneliness, it can be, as I just wrote, the seven-head dragon of infertility. During that time, that process, it's too much what is going on. So we need to go deep, we need to go in self and in our inner goals without forgetting how we are in this path and how we can solve it and how we can pursue to our goal. But there is someone out there that we know what we are doing, we've been there, and at the end, if everything is aligned, it creates this energy ecosystem that the endometrial receptivity, the embryo creation, and the goodwill on the moment to generate life, that's what we are made for. That's why we exist, and that's our part of building and believing and doing and trying to change our reality of what we are facing out there. And I found it that this can be fascinating, bring more souls to this world, and that's why I'm putting my experience, the know-how, the program, and the bioethic committee together so we can align this on the best way possible. If you are experiencing this, you are not alone, and it will be an honor, and let me just help of keep bringing more souls to this world. I'm 40, I'm trying at the same time, after facing infertility, to see if single parenthood can be the way. I'm facing also that woman out there, it's hard on compromise, on timeline, on age, and I've been having right now patients that they are single dads that they say if they are going to keep waiting for the mom of their kids, if we keep waiting, then probably it will be late. So maybe this can be also the new creation of these families of a single dad, as many single moms that has been, and at the end something that it can at some point create this family as a nucleus of the society with single dads, with single parents, with conscious parenthood. So yeah, this is something that I've been seeing with my patients, and what I'm seeing as being one and leading this program, that knowing outside what is happening, and I'm feeling it, and I'm tasted from our conscious parents knocking the door of building this family, that they are ready, and biological time sometimes doesn't cross to the time that we plan, that we think that we still have some without doing egg freezing, for example, arriving at 41 and thinking that you still want to have 1-2 kids. After 35, the insurance policy ratio, it increases, obviously because of the risks, and unfortunately we are losing options, high value women that they are also not finding with who can be the commitment to create a relationship, a good couple, team-based, and create this. So I'm gonna keep sharing what we are facing. This is a hard topic. I know it can be opposite sword, and it's a sword double-edged, and it's double street because of the responsibility of the consequences. And one of the ways to keep bringing more families together. So thank you for listening. Have a good one.